Trump's trade war, economic minefield or strategic masterplan? Are we on the brink of an economic abyss triggered by trade wars, or are these policies a necessary evil for national prosperity? Let's dissect the potential fallout of Trump's tariffs and trade strategies, examining the risks and possible recovery paths. Tariffs, essentially taxes on imports, are designed to shield domestic industries. However, they also inflate prices for consumers, creating a complex economic ripple effect. These measures, while intended to bolster national economies, can inadvertently trigger retaliatory actions, escalating into full-blown trade wars. The Trump administration's imposition of tariffs on billions of dollars worth of goods, particularly from China, aimed to repatriate jobs and shrink the trade deficit. The concept of reciprocal tariffs was also introduced, intending to match the tariffs imposed by other nations on US goods. This aggressive approach, however, ignited a global economic tinderbox. Economists have long debated the merits of free trade versus protectionism. Free trade fosters competition and drives down prices, while protectionism seeks to insulate domestic industries from foreign competition. The balance between these two philosophies is crucial for sustainable economic health. The repercussions of a trade war extend far beyond US borders. Nations heavily reliant on trade with the US would inevitably suffer, particularly those targeted with high tariffs. This interconnectedness underscores the global nature of modern economics. Consumers are the first to feel the sting of tariffs. As the cost of imported goods rises, prices for everyday items, from electronics to apparel, inevitably increase. This immediate impact can strain household budgets and dampen consumer spending. Businesses that depend on imported materials face a daunting challenge. Increased costs force them to either raise prices, potentially losing customers, or cut jobs, contributing to unemployment. This squeeze on businesses can stifle economic growth. The stock market, a barometer of economic sentiment, reacts negatively to the uncertainty of a trade war. Investors, wary of the impact on corporate profits and overall economic growth, often trigger market volatility and downturns. This instability can erode investor confidence and hinder long-term investment. Farmers, heavily reliant on exports, are particularly vulnerable to retaliatory tariffs. When other countries impose tariffs on US agricultural products, farmers struggle to sell their crops, leading to financial hardship and potential bankruptcies. This sector's vulnerability highlights the far-reaching consequences of trade disputes. The long-term consequences of a trade war can be devastating. Job losses in export-oriented industries become a stark reality, leading to closed factories and rising unemployment rates. This erosion of the job market can have lasting social and economic impacts. Escalating trade wars can trigger a global recession. As economic activity slows and international trade collapses, the world economy can plunge into a period of sustained decline. Historical examples of economic downturns serve as a cautionary tale. A trade war can erode US influence on the global stage. As other countries seek to reduce their reliance on the American economy, the U.S. position as a global economic leader can be weakened. This shift in power dynamics can have profound geopolitical implications. Global supply chains, meticulously built over decades, face disruption and reconfiguration. This leads to higher costs, reduced efficiency, and increased uncertainty for businesses worldwide. The intricate web of international trade is easily tangled by protectionist policies. The US economy can recover from a trade war, but it requires a concerted and strategic effort. Negotiating new trade deals, investing in infrastructure, and promoting innovation are crucial steps. These measures can help revitalize the economy and restore its competitive edge. Diversifying export markets and reducing reliance on specific countries is essential for long-term economic stability. By expanding trade relationships with a wider range of nations, the US can mitigate the risks associated with trade disputes. This diversification strategy enhances resilience and reduces vulnerability. Reshoring manufacturing jobs to the US can provide a significant boost to the economy. Government incentives, such as those in the CHIPS Act and Inflation Reduction Act, can encourage companies to bring production back home. However, addressing challenges like higher labor costs is crucial for successful reshoring. Learning from the experiences of other countries that have successfully navigated trade disputes can provide valuable insights. Negotiation and utilizing WTO dispute resolution mechanisms are effective strategies for resolving trade conflicts. These approaches emphasize diplomacy and adherence to international trade rules. A trade war can trigger boycotts of US products in other countries, fueled by a growing buy local sentiment. This can significantly impact US companies, particularly those heavily reliant on international markets. Consumer behavior can be a powerful force in shaping trade outcomes. Whether US producers return production to the US depends on a complex interplay of factors. Government incentives, consumer demand for made in USA products, the need for more resilient supply chains, and concerns about geopolitical risks all play a role. These considerations drive strategic decisions about production locations. While some companies may choose to reshore production, it's unlikely that all manufacturing jobs will return to the US. Rebuilding domestic supplier networks and addressing labor costs are key hurdles. Overcoming these challenges is essential for realizing the full potential of reshoring. A trade war could have serious consequences for the US and the global economy. However, by understanding the risks and exploring alternative strategies, we can mitigate the damage and build a more resilient future. Informed decision-making and proactive adaptation are key to navigating these turbulent times. What do you think? Could Trump's trade policies lead to economic disaster, or are they a necessary step to protect American interests? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video informative, please like and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of the world's most pressing economic issues. Stay informed, stay engaged, and let's navigate the complexities of the global economy together.